Southern California weather at Julio Urias will be on the mound for the boys in blue. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher. Only averages less than 7 strikes.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field. And this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone.
This guy has some pop in that leadoff spot. You have to be a little bit more careful in that. Threw him a first pitch strike, and he hit it over the wall.
The right fielder, number 19, Tony Gwynn.
To the plate now, Tony Gwynn. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Good to think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
On a line, that's a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
That of the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Bellinger looking up. And it's gone.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Standing in now, Tucupita Marcano. High and deep to right center. Going back is Bellinger, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
In there, now the throw. Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch, he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
Slow roller left side. A play at the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
It's only the first inning, so you hate to say this, but this thing might already be over. Down 5 in the first, they've got to get the car back onto the road, even if the wheels are a little loose and wobbly.
Into the box now, Roberto Alomar. He swings and grounds it to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And there's one down now. Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart most likely to a chorus of boos here as he just didn't have it today as he leaves without being able to finish an inning. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. From the stretch. Hit hard on the ground to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game.
Man, you never want to say a game is over in the first inning. There's still a lot of time left to come back and rally, but down 6-0 is an awfully big hole to dig yourself out of, and the inning isn't even over yet.
At the plate now, Blake Snell. Line drive base hit.
Now batting, the left fielder, Ricky Henderson.
In now, Ricky Henderson. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Betts giving chase. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Camposano rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily. And they're pulling away. They lead by 7.
Man, the hit parade continues. It's not an easy thing to do in professional baseball. Doesn't seem like this inning's going to ever stop. Right now, they've already scored 7 runs.
Into the box, Tony Gwynn. But the shortstop won't have far to go to haul this one in, and there are 2 away. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. In to hit will be Trent Grisham. First offering on its way. The 0-1 pitch. Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left. Home run number 9 on the year as they just continue to pour it on here. Tony Gonsolin comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Popped him up. Seager is there for it. And that ends the inning. Blake Snell will be the man on the mound for the Friars. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
It's pretty easy to see why this guy is one of the top pitchers in all of baseball. He has a ridiculously good whip. How about under .5 on the season? You have any idea how hard that is to do that? He's nearly impossible to reach base on. He doesn't walk hardly anybody, and he's awfully tough to get a hit off of. One of the best pitchers in the game of baseball.
Fouled away. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a line drive. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Justin Turner is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2, and he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Betts gets his lead at first, nobody out. Hit down the line at first. This will wind up foul, still 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
And it's fouled away.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Grisham is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting fourth, the center fielder.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, Tucupita Marcano.
This is when you got to get selfish. You cannot get complacent or overconfident right here. These days don't happen often. When you got your foot on the accelerator and the entire offense is feeling pretty good, get greedy and keep getting knocks and putting pressure on the defense.
The first baseman, Joe.
They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard, and if you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. And the runner from first comes around to score.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
So now to the plate, Roberto Alomar pitches a called strike. The throw, not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And he's safe.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the 2nd run of the inning.
Fouled away. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Pollock is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out. So here is Blake Snell, who collected a base hit his first time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Nero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club, as they enter play here this afternoon, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty, when you get off to a slow start, all you want to do is get back to that 500 number, and you don't care how you get there. Well, this team has done exactly that, and today starts the first day. Hopefully they find a way to get a win, 1 game over 500, and everybody is feeling good about the season.
Stepping in now, Ricky Henderson. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Center fielder going back, and this one is gone. A home run.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game. If this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
Into the box now, Tony Gwynn. Out in front of it, strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Hit well towards the hole, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. So that's now 2 hits for him here today as he finds the hole into right. And you see there, he's currently in 2nd place on the Friars in that category. To the plate now, Trent Grisham. And he puts it on the ground to second. Taylor's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. On now to the bottom of the 2nd. The Padres on top, 14-0. Bottom of the inning now. And up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock.
The left fielder, A.J. Pollock.
First pitch of the AB now. Pollock is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to...
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Racing back the left fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting 6th, the first baseman, Matt Muncy.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on D. And fellas, the one thing I'm excited about today is watching this team flash the leather, pick it and grin. In the National League, this team has the highest fielding percentage. That screams to their pitchers taking them to some nice steak dinners on the road.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Henderson is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Here now is Will Smith, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. 0-1 the count, and he fouls this one off. Here it comes on 0-2. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Back goes Grisham at the track, the wall, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on.
Batting it, the second baseman,
In now, Chris Taylor. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Dodgers claw back. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi. Top of the third set to get underway, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Fernando Tatis Jr. Now the first pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Bellinger's under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. And with 1 gone in the inning, let's give you a look at the current standings in the National League West entering play to see where the Dodgers find themselves in the division race. First offering on its way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
At the plate now, Joe Carter. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Gone!
Must have been a good batting practice session today for this club. 5 home runs in 1 game. You could just see it as the game was going on. Those hitters, they couldn't wait to get to the bat rack. It was like a fight to get up there and to get into the batter's box.
As he rips it on the ground to second, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Now batting, the catcher, Luis Campusano.
Next up is Luis Campusano as he grounds 1 briskly to short. 1 there. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Blake Snell. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First pitch of the AB on its way as he lines it hard to the right side but out of play. Campusano, the runner at first with 2 gone. Line drive to center field, and that's in there, base hit. Now a long throw to third, and he will make it around as he gets in there at third on what was a terrible throw. The throw pulls him off the bag. Standing in now, Ricky Henderson, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this. Stepping up is Blake Trinan. He'll match up with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Henderson is right there, and it's a very quick out number one. Infield in the overshift here now the pitch. Mookie Betts is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3. Scott Alexander gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get it out on the play. At the plate, Trent Grisham, as he rips it on the ground to second. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one. And he'll settle for a single here as they whip it back in quickly.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over the place.
You come right up and out right. You're starting.
High and deep to left center field. Bellinger looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run shot to left center, his second home run of the game as the blowout continues.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Into the box now, Tucupita Marcano. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Pollock comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Now an at-bat you don't want to miss, and here is Joe Carter, and he needs just a triple for the cycle, so let's see if he can put one in the gap. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
0-1.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can forget about it. This ball is gone. It's a solo shot for Joe Carter, his second of the game, as this lead got even wider. So batting practice continues here today as they notch their 7th home run of the game.
Hey, thanks, Matt. Yeah, you know what? Dodger Stadium has always been known for a very high mound, and pitchers love to pitch in this ballpark. In D-Row, when the sun goes down and that marine layer air comes in, this is a tough yard to hit the ball
I
out.
was going right there, Dan. Day game, this place plays completely different, but to do it at night, That's why it was such an impressive performance today. For them to move traffic all over the yard today, not easy to do.
Into the box, Roberto Alomar bounced weakly near the plate. That winds up foul. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. To the plate now, Luis Camposano lifted in the air out towards left center. Bellinger's on his horse. Runner around second now, headed for third. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Seager ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Into the box, Ricky Henderson. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Smoked on the ground left side, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
And this is going to be his 4th hit of the game, as this should wind up as extra bases.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way.
And both runners are safe. The double steal executed perfectly. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. And he is in there. Next is Fernando Tatis Jr. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in one outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Stepping in now, Tucupita Marcano. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the... Here's Corey Seager. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Fouled off.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up in this part of the lineup.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cody Bellinger. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. No balls and 1 strike. Into center field, line drive base hit. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. And it's fouled away. Bellinger at second. Pollock is over at first with 1 away. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. Fouled away. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Back goes Grisham. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side. Corey Knebel gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least win a couple of innings for his guys. He's set. Here it comes. A swing and a ground ball to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
So now here is Roberto Alomar. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Foul ball.
1 out, nobody on. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Back goes Pollock at the track, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap, and they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
The catcher, Luis.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Pollock looking up. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center. 4th home run here in the early going as the blowout continues. If you've lost count, it's understandable. That was their 9th home run of the game. Can you believe what we're seeing in this? Can you believe what we're seeing out of this lineup today, guys?
I don't even think this lineup knows what's happening right now. Seriously, I think the entire lineup from top to bottom has completely blacked out.
This is one of those days, too, D-Row. I'm a former guy that pitched in the bullpen. When you see the ball flying out of the ballpark like this is when you come to the ballpark and the pitching coach asks if you're available, and that's when you tell him, no, I can't pitch. I got a sore throat today.
Ricky Henderson is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
There's a good knuckle curveball right there. A lot of people ask me, what's the difference between a curveball and a knuckle curve? The knuckle curveball, the finger, your pointer finger is spiked into it, and at times it can be a much tighter spin and rotation than the conventional curveball.
And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. This has almost been a superhuman performance from this lineup. 10 home runs in the game. When's the last time you can remember a team knocking that many balls out of the park?
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find...
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field in Heidi Watney. First pitch of the AB on its way. In the air, down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Alomar gloves it, and that's the first out. Edwin Rios will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with 1 away. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's the first pitch.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
And he fouls this one off. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far.
Foul ball.
And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Kenley Jansen is going to get the call in something of a surprising move here as they're bringing in their closer in the 6th inning. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Trent Grisham. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Betts. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Fernando Tatis Jr. steps in with his eyes on history. Take a look at his work at the plate in this one as he'll shoot for his 4th homer to put himself in rare company from the stretch. Chopped at third, and quickly there are 2 away. Stepping in next, Tucupita Marcano. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First offering on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat. Swing and a liner. But he'll flag this one down toward the alley. So stepping in is Justin Turner, and at this point of the game I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Corey Seager is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Cody Bellinger is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Joe Carter stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. First pitch on its way. The 0-1 on its way. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Fouled off. Hit on the ground to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now, second baseman, Roberto Allen.
Now here's the first offering. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Betts. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Two outs now in the San Diego 7th, and that'll bring up Luis Campusano.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball.
And the center fielder is under it to make a catch. Trevor Hoffman comes on to pitch from the bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. A.J. Pollock is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one. It's strike 1.
0-2.
And a swing through on an off-speed pitch. Looked like he was actually a little late on that one. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 0-2 count and the pitch.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Gwynn is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now back.
First pitch of the AB now. Max Muncy swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Next up for Los Angeles, Will Smith. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ball one to start the at-bat.
Nope. Ball.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
2 no's to count.
Ball to strike on the inside part of the plate, 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now a foul tip at the plate, and you could hear that one ring off the catcher's mask as he stays alive. Hold the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And that ends the inning. This one pretty well in the bag. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Padres on top, 29-1. In the box, Trevor Hoffman, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Lifted in the air out to center field. Bellinger's under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So now a guy making a lot of noise in this one, Ricky Henderson. He's 5 for 6 to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Padres. But you can forgive them as they still hold. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Chris Taylor.
Chris Taylor.
He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
Now back.
So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Kenley Jansen.
Yeah.
With absolutely no bullpen arms left, this is going to be their guy until the game is over or until they decide to roll some position players out there on the mound.
Obviously, this is never a position you want to find yourself in as a manager, Matt, but it does happen from time to time, and maybe I should start getting that old shoulder loosened up.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Kenley Jansen goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. The throw into second, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side. In now, Trent Grisham, as he rips it on the ground to second. Taylor has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Fernando Tatis Jr., grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Comes set with the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the ninth is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here. Digging in next, Tucupita Marcano. He enters this plate appearance 3 for 6 in the ball game thus far. First pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Gloved by Taylor. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. So the next to bat will be Joe Carter. Great game for him so far. 4 hits, including a couple of home runs. And it's fouled away. A 1 pitch on its way. This is line to left. In there, a base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. At the plate now, Roberto Alomar. Strike taken, the throw. Not in time, and how about that for daring? It's a 2-out double steal. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Hard liner to center field. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. And the second run will score as well.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
So now to the plate, Luis Camposano. Pollock finds some space out there for the catch to retire. And now Justin Turner starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
The batter, number 5.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Just got a piece of it at 98 as this is fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Fouled away. Another 0-2 home. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
And he fouls this one off. The Dodgers down to their final strike. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Wow, that's a staggering 21 wins in a row. This is some pretty historic stuff we're watching. That ties the 1935.